Alright, welcome back everybody to PSGL for a special event tonight for the FP Challenge Cup. We are doing a one-off here on Saturday night with the penultimate round at Monaco, and it will be a special night race at Monaco. I have done Monaco myself a few times at night on this game, and it's absolutely beautiful. So hopefully the drivers can keep the cars out of the wall while seeing the beautiful sights of Monaco under the lights. If I remember right, the points are awarded for sprint race and feature race points combined for each position for the top 10. So if they were to win, they would get the first place points for the sprint race would be 10 and 32 for the feature race, so it'd be a 42-point payout tonight if they were to win. Speaking of points, we have Jaketex with a 1-point lead over Gamer, 130 to 129. They will both be in the Williams tonight, starting in the back. There is no qualifying race tonight as well. We are starting reverse championship order, which means OTG will be on pole. And Suarez would be starting second, but he has a qualifying ban, so he will be dropping to the rear of the field in 20th. So Suarez will start 20th in the Mercedes. But anyway, Toxic Tomatoes in third with 114 points, Cherry with 100, Ash 95, Matt 93, Kryptonite 91, Slash 81, AMS 42, and Sam Bamering off the top 10 with 40. So very, very close at the top. With the bonus points tonight, it should make things interesting if somebody outside the top 4 wins. Make a big cluster at the top of the standings going to the finale on Tuesday, which will be the third race these guys do in 7 days. Tuesday will be the finale in Brazil. Always a great track to hold a finale race. Very fun, very windy, very slippery. But it is now 8 p.m. We have 17 in the lobby. I have not been paying attention to see who cannot make it tonight. And there will be no interviews tonight as I am working early. But there will be an interview with the champion on Tuesday. I know I haven't done interviews the last couple races due to personal events happening here, but we will get an interview with the champion. Although Jake Attacks is the points leader and he doesn't have a mic, so there might be no interview at all if he wins the championship. May have to yell at him to get a mic this week. But this should be a fun one. Straight into a 50% race, no qualifying, no sprint race, nothing. 50% to realistic cars at Monaco in a night. I hope the drivers have been practicing, because I've heard from other drivers that Monaco at night is really tough for people who don't use the racing line, because you can't see some of the landmarks you use for braking. So hopefully the no line guys have practiced. I know we're coming toward the end of the game cycle. Not many drivers want to practice, because the game is not very fun right now. should I say? With the new game peeking around the corner in about 2 weeks' time. Everybody's looking forward to that and just want to get off of this one. And also, it was tweeted out this week by PSGL. Go on their Twitter, which is I forgot PS PS underscore some. I for my bad. But anyway, check out the PSGL Twitter. They announced that July 1st will be the opening for signups. It'll be a mad dash to get in and get their evaluation seat spot. Looking like we're gonna expand with the number of people in the Discord already. From the 6 divisions we had this season, we should easily expand. By how many divisions, who knows, but we will definitely be expanding. Who we missing? Missing one Ferrari, which is Roan, I believe. One McLaren, and one Racing Point. I believe Jamie is the McLaren. I don't remember. Oh. Oh, Maddie can't make it in. Oh, got the McLarens in. That's Maddie. And here we go. $18 drivers on the grid for some Monaco nighttime. And everybody has free tire choice tonight as well. Be interesting to see who chooses what at the front. Because I believe if you could start on the mediums and have the lead before pit, the pit window opens, it should be smooth sailing from there. Hey, HMFC. Hey, nice dry race at Monaco. Because I know HMFC remembers that time we had a rainy race at Monaco in F5, I believe we were at the time. Maybe F6. Where it rained the whole race and it was dry tires the whole time. That was an interesting one. Here we go. Alright, let's get this up. Tires. Pole sitter OTG starting on the mediums. Juho second, starting on the softs. Ammo on the mediums. Okeki on the softs. HMFC Callum, Sambam, Best Bob, and Slash on the mediums. Kryptonite on the softs, starting 11th. Matt, Ash, and Cherry on the mediums. Toxic on the softs. Gamer and Jaketex on the hards. And Suarez starting on the mediums. Wonder how many safety cars we will have tonight to throw a wrench into everybody's plans. Because everybody knows Monaco. Not a lot of room to pass. Not a lot of room to avoid each other. There will probably be quite a few incidents, as that's nature of the beast with Monaco. Especially in turn 1 on the first lap, and as well as the hairpin on the first lap. There it comes around the final corner to bring the grid back to take their slots. I just saw HMC's message in the Discord. He's going for the 13-stop OP strategy tonight. I really hope McLaren brought enough wings for that, Harry. 5 red lights here at Monaco at night. And away we go. An OTG will clear everybody into turn 1. And it looks like everyone got through turn 1 cleanly. As Maddie's up to 3rd already. Oh, there goes a Renault down the inside. That'd be Kryptonite. Very tight in the hairpin there. Best Bob will get by Ash. Here comes Cherry. And he will get by Kryptonite. Oh, wait, no. Oh, Krypton. Oh, geez, Kryptonite. Oh, sorry, not Kryptonite. My bad. For miscommunication there. Toxic Tomato totally misses his breaking point. I thought it was Kryptonite because it happened right behind. I didn't expect it to be the guy from like 4 cars back. Maddie's gotten by Juho. Juho taking a peek back on the outside as they head toward turn 1, but wisely Juho will back out and file back in. And 4 people with the wing change on lap 1. And, oh, there's a Ferrari wing in turn 1. Admo is retired. And Kryptonite double stacks with his teammate. Well, not teammate, but the guy driving the other car. Oh, and Callum eats the wall a bit. I want to say this is Callum's first time doing Monaco on the wheel in a league race. Nice track, so beautiful at night. The two of the Williams guys are up to 12th and 13th. And Jacotex has won the Baku and the Singapore races. He's going for the trifecta of the tight street courses. As Callum's already got a 3-second penalty after 2 laps. And there's some sort of yellow. I'm not getting a notification of it's a VSC or a safety car. Oh, it says safety car on the little monitor, so. What? This is the 3rd race in a row on commentary where it's not said on the bottom what we're at. But the little monitor does say SC, so safety car it is. That should be exciting. Bunch everybody back up to plow into each other again. How many people will pit? It's only lap 3. Pretty sure Hearts could go to the end from here because Monaco's not too bad on tire wear. Hello, Big C. Rooting for his good friend Gamer in the chat. Gamer only 1 point behind Jacotex, and everybody except the top 5 are pitting, it appears. And it doesn't really matter if they double stack, because it's safety car. So the order now is OTG still in first after starting a pole, HMFC up to second, Ash to third, Cherry to fourth, Pitmat to fifth. And then everybody else is pits, except Kryptonite, who's in 10th. Well, I'm pretty sure Kryptonite did pit on lap 1 after getting wing damage. Juho to the softs. Alright, Juho, I want to see it. I want to see all softs to the end. 35 laps. Oh. Gamer pits again? Ah! A little strategy call there by Gamer. Put on 1 set of tires to get the second tire compound on and went right back to a fresh set of hards. He's planning to go to the end. So with everybody catching up just about, I believe we should be going back to racing this time. So everybody's in line. Let's see what happens. Yes, safety car is in this lap. I will stay... This should be... We'll go on board with the director, and we'll see what he sees. And if something crazy happens, we'll have a laugh about it later in the admin chat. But here we go. Safety car is in, and restart is a go. Actually, he's not going to see much because everybody's spread out. And Suarez never made it around the final corner. Juho battling Toxic Tomato. And Cherry's trying to win tonight to get as many points as possible because he has announced that he's unable to race in Brazil next week. So if Cherry can win tonight, and then people fail to perform next week, he may still win the title and defend his championship. But missing the final race of the season will be crucial. As Ash is trying to give HMC a look on the outside, and HMC shuts the door. Luckily not putting Ash in the wall there. And OTG is out to a 2-second lead. As the next three behind him are right there. Could cover him with a blanket. Send him to bed. No surprise, Suarez in for a wing change, as it looked like he spun and hit the wall on the restart right after the pit lane. Slash for the penalty. And HRC with a penalty. It didn't look... Are we serious right now? Another safety car. Oh, Best Bob. Oh, Best Bob. I have crashed here many a times in time trial. I remember racing Best Bob on F1 2017 in a different, really, really small league. He ruined my dreams of a podium that day. I was third with 3 laps to go at Monaco. Or, not Monaco, Monza. And he passed me. Suarez in for another pit stop. And Suarez gets a 5-second penalty for crossing the pit exit line, which means he's already done it once this race. You usually get a warning. Juho into pit for another set of softs. Alright, now for sure, Juho, you should make it to the end of that set of softs. So Gamer and Shake Attacks have made it up to 10th and 11th respectively after being 14th and 15th on the last restart. Okay. How do you exceed track limits at Monaco? There's nowhere to exceed. And Toxic Tomato into the pits. I don't think Suarez is going to catch up in time. He's a 3/4 of a lap behind. All the boats lit up. And apparently we're going one more lap. Suarez has now caught up. And we for sure should be able to go back to racing this time by. Remaining in race. Can OTG get out to another great start? That clean air has helped him so far. Gamer with a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. And we are back to green flag. Nice start for the top four. And Matt in fifth, Maddie in sixth, and Matt in the comms booth. Not as big as a jump this time for OTG, but he does have 8/10 already over HMFC. Three-second penalty for Okeki. How much longer will Ash stay behind HMFC? Because after a while, you're just going to get impatient. Already over a second for OTG. Take a peek at Jacob's. Yes, he's gotten by Gamer and gapped him by a second and a half already. Oh, and I missed it. Ash with the pass into the chicane after the tunnel. And now he must go track down OTG, who's already 2.4 seconds ahead. This four-car train all within a second of each other. DRS is enabled. Oh my god. And HMFC decides to shut the door on Cherry. And that did not go well. And then Cherry's got severe wing damage from that. Or I assume he'd have severe wing damage from that. Oh, and he locks up. And Cherry will get his position back as they enter the hairpin for P4. Juho into the pits again. How many sets of softs does Juho have? Ash has already cut the gap down to 1.4 seconds. Oh, Cherry off the wall. That is not going to be good. And Maddie almost puts himself in the wall trying not to hit Cherry. Oh, and Cherry stays out. Gamer's caught back up to Jacotex. On the stream, it looked like it was Harry. I couldn't really tell. I was on board 2 cars back, but it looked like you closed the door a little too late on Cherry. I could be wrong, but it looked like it was a little late. Oh, damn. Ash is already right behind him. Will Ash have something for him in turn 1? Oh, Ash got the better exit. OTG will go defensive. Ash will pull over to the outside, but there's not much room there. Ooh, OTG, what are you doing? What a surprise, and putting people on the wall. It's all he's done the whole season he's been in here. Is that Maddie? It looked like, I don't know which one it was, but it looked like one of the cars in front of him, his tire went through the wall as they went through that corner. Alright, Ash just caught back up to OTG. I have a feeling there's a little payback coming. Suarez into the pits. I believe that's his fourth pit stop already. Yes, indeed. Juho and Suarez have 4 pit stops. Toxic Tomato with 3. As Maddie is gotten by Cherry. I mean, he does have a full wing and Cherry does not. Not a very good exit from OTG there. I could see Ash being in a party right now yelling for OTG to just get out of his way. And Cherry will pit. Well, Ash does have wing damage, so there's that. Ash looking to make a move in a chicane. Wonder what lap the mediums guys will pit. I'm thinking like 25, 26 maybe. As Gamer's into the pits, he will serve his 5-second penalty he got under the safety car. And Manny will get a penalty. Gamer gets a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. And another safety car. So I expect the top 2 guys to pit here. Oh, Ash stays out. And Ash breaks the rest of his wing on the safety car. I'm sorry, Ash, that's not funny, but I've never seen anybody actually hit the safety car before. Well, you know Ash will be pitting this time by. Juho with his 5th pit stop at the race. It's raining. That's why Ash stayed out. But it doesn't look like it's going to rain hard enough to make a difference. Well, right now. So he stayed out, so when they cycle through the wet tires, he'd be the leader. I could have sworn I saw a little sprinkle of rain when they went to turn 1. But Ash will now pit to change his wing. You couldn't even tell the rain was coming because it's a night race and you couldn't tell the difference. Slash and Ash have gone to the inters. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed before. You can actually hear the rain hitting the track. I don't know if you guys could hear it on the stream. Actually, maybe it's not a bad call to go for the inters. Because if it starts raining harder, they're not going fast enough to drive the track. Well, we'll be getting at least one more lap under the safety car, so. Oh, they could have went green this time. Juho in for his 6th pit stop onto the inters. I don't know if it's an actual PSGL record, but I remember commentating a Monza race where Juho gets a 5-second penalty. Wait, how do you get a 5-second penalty for corner cutting coming out of the pits? It makes you cut the corner. This game is so stupid. But we had a F4 Monza race where I believe it was Blue Mosquito got wing damage. And he lagged out of the lobby. And his AI pit 13 times and never changed a wing. Get rid of that so we can see the track map. Will we be green this time by? Yes, we will. And Juho should easily catch up, because Matt will probably back down the field here, as he's doing. Jacobtex with a penalty for hitting Suarez. What's going on back here? Everybody was all bunched up, so. OTG is in 8th after his pit stop under the safety car. Toxic Tomato, after a horrendous start, is actually up to 6th. Let's see how the guys on the Inters are faring over here. They look like they're tiptoeing around. So it might not be Inter's time yet. And Juho's into the pits again. Yeah, track looks pretty dry still. Don't see any spray coming off the tires. Just a little rain on the windshield. The visor. Maddie's lagging. Oh, Maddie into the pits. Maybe he has decided that it is time for Inters. Okay then. Sandbam up to 3rd now. Maddie in, Suarez in. Track still looks dry. Can't really tell if DRS is disabled or not because we haven't done 2 laps since the safety car. DRS enabled, so we are still Jacobtex into the pits. Maddie has retired. Did I say VSC on that little monitor? Yes, VSC. Because, you know, I'm the commentator. I would like to see in the top corner if we're having something, instead of looking for a monitor at some point around the track. I mean, Gamer at 9th and Jacobtex in 13th. Gamer will be the new points leader right now. Possibly. Although the Alphas have a strong case if they finish a little higher. Be interesting if we have like 4 cars within 8 points of each other or something. As we're back racing again. And that indeed will be a penalty from OTG. That was a pretty big cut there. Usually you could get away with cutting a little bit there, but that was a little more. Juho is back to the softs. he's actually in front of the leaders. Kryptonite, 24 laps on the hards currently. Oh, Toxic Tomato was almost sideways off that corner. And Suarez is out. That track turned yellow before it said Suarez was out of the race. Now, is it a VSC or is it a safety car? Another safety car. Yay! Might as well just race the rest of the race under the safety car. 3 safety cars in a VSC so far. So odds are restart will be lap 30. Let's see if I can find that graphic that has the points for tonight's race on it. Ah, there it is. First place is 42, second 33, third 20, fourth, 28, fourth 23, fifth, I think that says 18, I can't see that. 18, 6th, 15th, 7th, 12th, 8th, 9th, 9th, or 8th, 9, 9th, 6th, and 10th is 3. So judging by where they are right now, let's see who's leading their points. Toxic Tomato is in 4th, so you'd get 23. Gamer in 7th would get 12. So Gamer would be leading by 4 points right now. But there will be 9 laps to go once we go green again. So Okeki is now the leader, as Pitmat has pits for the softs. Is that the right call, though? Do you want to put yourself in the middle of the pack this late in the race? I know he was only on the mediums, if I'm not mistaken, so I think the mediums could have made it to the end. I mean, it's Monaco. It's not much tire wear here. Slash and Ash are still on the inters. Although I have a feeling it's not going to get wet enough to stay inters unless you get something crazy happen with like 2 laps to go. Oh, Ash into the pits. Will he slap on the softs? Yes, he will. Which leaves Slash as the only driver out there on inters right now. Which is going to suck for the people behind them because on the restart, everyone's going to go and Slash isn't. Safety car in this lap. Oh boy. Ash and Juho are nowhere near. That's kind of funny that they didn't do an extra lap like last time. Wow. And Okeki goes. Back to green flag racing. Callum Slash pit. Toxic Tomato goes wide. OTG trying to make a move. Ash has retired. Probably gave up, knowing that the safety car did not wait for him. Maddie has... Oh, yeah, Maddie. Oh! God, Cherry. The walls are bad, bud. Okeki already out to a second lead. Actually, I'm going to go down to Pitman here. Because he gave up the lead for the softs. And I personally don't think that was the right call. I would have gone for broke. Stay out till the tires exploded. If you're leading race. Gamer gonna take a peek on Cherry. Nothing there. It's Monaco. There's nothing really anywhere. Oh, OTG is gotten by Cherry. I didn't even notice. But Pitmat is just stuck in traffic right now. So Keki's almost 2 seconds ahead. And the Gamer backs out there. And OTG and Cherry Pit. DRS enabled. And there are 8 laps to go. Okeki first, Sandbam second, Kryptonite third. Callum has retired. Let me guess. Another safety car. Oh, that long left-hander after the chicane. Yeah, it's easy to bounce off one wall, hit the other, and bounce back across again. And they've pit for inters again. OTG, Cherry, and Juho now. 7 laps to go. And Sherry's gotten by OTG. Pit Matt's up to 5th. So he's starting to make some progress, but will he have enough time? I mean, he is on the freshest of the softest tire, but there is very little. Let me reword that. Very few places to pass at Monaco. But here he goes. He's got the DRS. And nothing happening there. I mean, everyone's pretty much running the same setup here. As Gamer's gotten by HMFC. And OGG pits back for the softs again. Five laps to go. Pitmat around the outside of Toxic Tomato. Can Gamer follow him? Not enough time. He had a good run, though. If there was just a little bit more straight there. Oh! Gamer slightly nips Tomato there, and Tomato off the wall. Does Tomato have wing damage? It appears not. Well, not on the left side where he hit the wall. The right side he's missing an end plate, though. Jake Attacks is up to 7th. Oh, the hell? Jake Attacks is lagging a bit there. He doesn't like that often anymore. Okay, up to a 2.4 second lead, so I don't think should he get by these two guys. Let's take a peek now. Juho is on 9 stops. Jewel is on 9 pit stops, and I believe he has not been lapped yet, and the DRS has been disabled. Ooh. Now, do they pit for inters, or do they tough it out to the end? There'll be 3 laps to go at the line. That's a long time at Monaco on wrong tires. They stay out. And Sam Bam, 33 laps. Kryptonite, 35 laps on the current tires. HMFC and Slash to the pits for inters. This could make for an exciting finish. Oh yeah, it's starting to get to the point where you can't see anything when you're in traffic. Oh shit. Gamer bounced off the wall there. Here comes Toxic Tomato, who will get the job done in the tunnel. And Jacotex with a penalty for the chicane there. Alright, so HMFC is 26 seconds behind. 25 seconds behind Jacotex. Two laps to go at the line. Fastest lap is Suarez, but he doesn't finish the race, so you won't get the points. Side-by-side racing at Monaco in Inter's conditions on dry tires. And Tomato holds up Jacotex. Gamer down the inside. Oop. And he'll let Pitmat by again. No harm there, I guess. OTG retires. Ooh. OTG crashed in the final corner here. One lap to go. 2.3 second lead for Okeki. All he's got to do is baby it round. Kryptonite's going to end up doing 38 laps. Or pretty much the whole damn race on one set of tires. Ooh. Loses the back end there. Oh no. Gamer up into third with a mistake from Kryptonite, and then added to the fact that he got ran into from behind by Pitman. Pretty sure that's a racing incident. Considering the conditions and the fact that he didn't expect him to drive into the wall in front of him. So Gamer sneaks up into third. he's going to have a pretty sizable lead in the points. As they come around the final couple corners at a snail's pace to make sure to get home safe, Okeki will cross the line first. Who will get the win, though? Sam Bam on penalties? Nope. Okeki wins. Gamer third. Oh, that is a goat. I was going to say, that looks like a camel. That's a goat. Kryptonite on 38 laps on his hards will finish fourth. Pitmat fifth. After giving up the lead to pit for the softs. Did not work out well for him in the end, in the grand scheme of things. Jacotek sixth. Toxic Tomato seventh. Slash eighth. HMC ninth. Cherry will come home in 10th. And Juho, after 132 pit stops, will finish 11th. So Gamer should have, doing quick math here, should have an 11-point lead going to the final race. For our final set of races at Brazil. So he will definitely be starting last on the qualifying race. And a final rundown of the order before I turn it off till Tuesday. With one pit stop, Okeki wins, with Sam Bam in second. Gamer with 4 pit stops finishes third. Kryptonite with 1 pit stop, obviously. And no penalties, so GG Kryptonite will finish fourth. Pitmat in fifth. Jacotex in sixth with 4 pit stops. Tomato in seventh. Slash in eighth. HMSC in ninth. Cherry will round out the top 10, and Juho will be 11th. That was quite the interesting race, where it rained for like, I want to say 15 laps before it finally got interest conditions. And they had to crawl around to the end to get there. But Okeki is your winner. As we head to Tuesday for the finale at Brazil, tune in at 8 p.m. to catch both divisions. And this should be quite the title fight between Jacotex and Gamer, as Gamer will have the points lead going into it. So don't miss the finale. We'll be live again on Tuesday for the final race of F1 2019. So everyone take care and stay safe, and we'll see you in a few days.